Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking. I've made a mistake. Very, very clearly I've made a mistake. A couple of days ago, I uploaded a video called Purple Heart 13, The Liar of This Video, the title of which I am going to change very soon. But the reason I uploaded that was, of course, because I had received messages in September of a girl who claimed to be Purple Heart 13 that had pretended to commit suicide for the sake of attention. This news affected me so much that even months later, when I finally got the electrical equipment necessary to record such a video responding, I had to say something to let people know that they were supposedly being deceived, when in reality the person being deceived was myself. At least as far as I can tell, it would be myself, Team Mania, and anyone else that this person, who I'm still going to call Lizzie, interacted with online. In order to inform me of this, the fans of Purple Heart 13 came along and posted some comments. There were of course some hate comments in there as well, but we'll get to those in a second, because to open up this video I am going to read out all the comments that were made at the time of me doing the screen captures of them. So I think there's quite a few. I can't remember how many exactly, but there's around 40. So I'm just going to read those out, probably say a few things about some of them, and then get on to the actual matter itself in this video, which is the fact that I actually got the opportunity to interview Purple Heart 13. The real one this time. Anyway, let's read some comments. The Gaming Dummy 567 says, wow, this video is really sad, at least for me. The Gaming Dummy is someone that I know on Discord, who is subscribed to me and got to the video first without knowing this whole Purple Heart 13 kerfuffle. Musical Natasha, again, more or less on the same page, says, oh my god, yes, I see she has a YouTube channel. Yes, effectively she does have a YouTube channel. That's one of the first things that I said in the video, but indeed. Natasha's one flaw sometimes is the fact that she shows too much enthusiasm. That's the problem. Because this video wasn't really something to show enthusiasm about. Although certainly it got some more energetic responses. But again, we'll get to those in a sec. Another comment from Musical Natasha sparked a couple of replies. She says, I agree with you, to which Kai Bear 13 heart smiley face, whatever emoji that's supposed to be, replies, F off then. To which Natasha replies, why, it's my opinion. And then Kai Bear says, because Purple Heart is my sister. If you are a hater, then F off with your ugly art. Okay, I really don't think it was necessary to insult Natasha here. If anyone was at fault in this video, or in that video I mean, it was myself and, in a much grander scale, Lizzie. So, counteracting at Natasha, who, again, as you pointed out, didn't know about this, and then insult her art, which is something that she's proud of, you know, that doesn't make you come across in the best light, nor does it represent the fanbase of Purple Heart 13 very well. The conversation continues, and Natasha's sister Nasib intervenes. To Kyber, ah, the term hater is a great excuse for you, isn't it? Another person said the exact words as you, purple is my sister, so hit flop off. You should take this as a mature matter, and I don't think they think your words are the arrows to a bow. It says bow underneath that, I forgot to expand it. And then we get someone who is the saving grace of this entire comment section. A person by the name of Natty, who says, I am so sorry about that. They believe that this is all lies, which it turned out to be anyway, but I have told them the truth. They all just love Purple very much and they want to defend her, so please understand. To which Nasib replies, seen this 5 times before, don't you worry, it's okay. I don't know what she's referring to when she says seen this 5 times before. Does she mean seen the video or read the comment 5 times? Not that it matters. Nasib actually continues and says, dealt with people like that in my life. Stinks really that people can use death for attention and the next second act like it's sunshine lollipops. There we go. That was what I was trying to point out in the video. I attacked the wrong person, but that was essentially the message behind it. That people do these things solely for attention and nothing else. It's like there was a girl who went to my secondary school who got accused by this other guy of cutting herself. And the way that he phrased it made it seem like she was doing it for attention. I never saw any evidence of this. In fact, this girl was in my form. So you would think that I would have noticed something if she had particular wounds or anything like that. But no, never. But in any case, that just shows you that the mentality of people in some instances implies that there are a lot of people that do this. People who impersonate others online, however, perhaps not so many. I don't know. A wild devil knight appears. Hello. WT bleep. She didn't say anything about that. I've forgotten what I censored out there, actually. I can't even remember. Another comment from Devil Knight. Everyone seems to comment in twos for some reason. I was with Purple all the time, and you guys lie about this. Again, we don't know what you mean by that. You were with Purple all the time, what? When she watched my video? When she created her amino? Or when she made her account? Or you lived with her? What's going on here? Except for the fact that we found out that Purple's an only child, meaning that the Skylar story is also fake, resulting in, well, that theory being blown out of the roof anyway. Natty then also responds, I'm trying to end this. Devil Knight says, okay. As it turns out, Natty is very much respected in the Purple Heart 13 amino, which is called Purple Squad. And then Nasib comes back. I love how you put swears to represent you're trying to act all tough and stuff, but really you're being a child. Of course, referring to Devil Knight. Devil Knight responds. Oh wait, no, I don't seem to have Devil Knight's response here. I thought he said something, maybe he didn't. Again, this is all the stuff that I screen captured, so maybe not everything's there. Go back to the video if you want to find out. Devil Knight's next comment that I have saved is, you people believe something that it wasn't even true. I think that means to say you believe something that isn't even true. And why would you believe someone that you don't even know anything on that person who you don't even know? Oh wait, no, that's meant to say, and roast that person, I'm going to say, who you don't even know. Well, because the whole point of the deceit and the way that I was, in fact, deceived was that I believed I was talking to Purple Heart 13. I had no reason to suspect anyone. Again, I learned very early on that, give people the benefit of the doubt. That's something that I used to struggle with until one girl in year 8, who was in my year as well, I was talking to her about a complaint that I think I put in about someone who was bullying me or something like that, or maybe someone was acting really stupid in class. I can't remember. There were several situations. One involving a guy who turned out to be her own cousin, in fact. But, in any case, she would always defend them and always see the good in that person. And that just somehow inspired me. I thought, okay, maybe I'm jumping too much to conclusions, so I'm going to give the people benefit of the doubt. And that worked for years. I finished year 13 last year, so a good 5 years. That mentality has served me extremely well. But it appears that on the internet, even if, you've met the person on Facecam, if you're just getting acquainted and you don't know them too well, that can sometimes lead to events like this occurring. And once again, I deeply apologise for that. Natty has another comment saying, hi, my name is Natty, I'm close friends with Purple, and I'd happily discuss with you about purple. I understand your point in this video, but I'm hoping I can sway your perspective. You can contact me on Discord or here, anything is fine. Nasib says, thank you for being mature in this matter. Natty says, it's no problem, I'm just trying to clear this up. To which Nasib says, Natty, I am too, I just wish they don't respond when I'm busy trying to sleep. Which they can't help anyway, but that just happens. And then she posts her Discord name afterwards and saying she sent me a friend request. I've sent her the Discord name, and I didn't even use it anyway, actually, because it turns out that later on I found them all on Amino, which is what people say is what Purple Heart 13 uses more frequently than the Discord, which she apparently deleted 5 months ago. And this whole thing with Lizzie happened 2 months ago. Or, well, 1 month ago, really. It was the very end of September. In any case, our good friend Kai Bear comes back for more. Round 2 of Kai Bear. F you, she never did anything to you. Leave my sister alone or I will slap the black off of you. First of all, I'm mixed race, so well done. Second of all, I shall magic whatever ethnicity you are off, if you dare approach me. And just to lighten the mood, Nasib comes back with the line that gave me a real chuckle, actually. Which I forgot to expand, actually, so there's more, but if you want to find this comment, I'll probably upvote it or something. Because I haven't in this image for some reason. All these toxic people coming towards Jacob like it's a Black Friday sale. I thought that was really clever. I mean, honestly, Nasib, that got a good chuckle out of me. I thanked her and said, to be honest, I was kind of expecting that reaction. Which I was. You know, as soon as you gain any mediocre sense of popularity, which Purple Heart 13 has gone well beyond at this point, you're bound to come across people who will defend you to the teeth through any means. In Spain, there's actually a thing that people say that's about, you know, Justin Bieber fans, fans of Abraham Mateo, fans of the Gemeliers, and now fans of this new singer called Cepeda. All of them seem to be quite toxic and overly defensive, even when they do not need to be. I'm not saying Purple Heart 13 fans are like this, except for Kai Bear and Devil Knight. I said to Nasib that, you know, she doesn't seem insane by replying a thing like this, because she thought she did. I mean, not to me anyway. It makes perfect sense, you know? People defending Purple, someone has to defend me, for crying out loud. Wolfie Games then says, hello, I'm Purple's friend, and that Discord account was a fake, and she's had it deleted for 5 months and been on Amino with her friends. I've posted these comments in what was supposed to be chronological order, excluding replies. So that means that Wolfie Games was the first person to flat out say this to me, that the Discord had been deleted 5 months ago, and that actually people said later on that that Purple Heart 13 uses a Discord with her actual social media name, which makes sense. I know that sometimes not everyone does that for varying reasons, which is why I didn't suspect when the name didn't match up at all. Especially since before I met Lizzie, I'd never heard of Purple Heart 13 to begin with. Another person called Nova appears and says, no, teher a fayek. Understandable, right? So I ask for a translation. She says, no, there's a fake. Which again, say that from the beginning, but I guess that makes sense. And actually another person called Wolfie Studio, this time with an IE, says, wow, really? Nothing else. No one's replied to that, myself included. I don't know what to think about that. I don't know if that means that she believes me, in which case I'm definitely replying to her saying that that was not the case, and that I was wrong. But if not, then I don't know, maybe she's saying really as in, really, you're making a video about this? Why are you attacking Purple? I don't know. Kill Faith is another key person in this story, who actually posted a really, really long comment, who says, "Hey, I'm Purple's brother, her not real brother, but kind of brother." Which makes sense because people have been saying things like, "Oh yes, Purple is my sister," the entire time. He's not the only person. Now, the thing I want to say, first, her name isn't Elizabeth, her name is Benazir. I think I'm saying that right, I don't know. Nicknamed as Benny. I don't think Purple minds me using this information because I asked if I could use her interview in a video, and she says the exact same. Secondly, she uses a Discord account that has her own channel's name, Purple Heart 13, I don't remember the direct name. Fourth, she doesn't have a stepsister. She is the only child, an only child. Fifth, she never did suicide. Well, yes, that's the thing. She never did suicide because clearly Purple Heart 13, the account, in any case, whether it was Lizzie or not, was still active. That's what finally, tipped me off to this whole thing being a fake in the first place. But I guess what you're trying to say is she never pretended to commit suicide. Even her religion takes it as a sin, so she never did that. Sixth, I have full of clues and proofs that proves those I say is real. I think that means I have proof that what I say is real. Which he did, and he sent me. Download Amino, get in Undertale Amino, and text to the guy named... Oh, I should censor that name, shouldn't I? Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Amino's public. Yeah, Coach Troll, which is me. I have proof that that girl is fake. Which means, he has proof of the real Purple Heart 13. The whole thing about Lizzie is something that I personally am going to investigate. I hate those type of people do it just to make some people downsided just for fun. I don't mean you, I mean the guy... No, I don't mean the guy who made this video. I'm meaning who faked as Purple. I don't think Lizzie did this because she wanted to downside Purple. I think that the suicide pretending and the Purple Heart 13 pretending were both different acts to gain attention made by the same person. If anything, Purple Heart 13 is a lifeline of hers that would, should someone like myself come along and try to expose what's going on and what she's actually doing, that the wrong person gets impacted, which is exactly what happened. They will just make her look bad, and then making fun of her, then lowering her reputation. This is like what happened to Yandere Dev 2. I know nothing about that. He has stepped onto those guys without knowing it, and now my lovely sis is being threatened by those people. Again, I think it was more like an attention for herself versus trying to deviate attention away from Purple Heart 13. She didn't do any of those. If you want proofs, just come to Undertale Amino and text to me. Code Troll is my name. I did this. We'll get to that later. There's a few more comments. Just bear with me, please. Sweet Girl 1000. Oh, blimey. This is 100% fake. I'm Kara from Amino, and I'm her BFF. I'm a BFF, I'm her sister. A lot of people say that. And I know her since 5 months. She doesn't even have a stepsister. She is the only child, and her name isn't Elizabeth. Her Discord, she deleted the app 5 months ago. She deleted the app Discord 5 months ago. And if she ever did the 90k special, she would announce it on the community. Now, in case you're wondering about that, you haven't seen my last video, I mentioned that Lizzie said she was going to do a 90k special and invited Ziazim and myself to be part of it, even though she just met us. As a sign of goodwill, which is what we took it as. That's what she's referencing. Which, of course, I mean, if there were a 90k special, it would have been announced in the community. But I guess, how would Lizzie be able to do that? How can you believe someone like that? Didn't you even ask for the proof that she is the real Purple? First of all, ask. Second of all, even if I had asked if she was the real Purple, do you think that she would have said no? The whole point of this was that she was pretending to be Purple Heart 13. Yes, I could have said, oh yes, well, prove it to me that you are Purple Heart 13, and send me, I don't know, like a screen cap, for example, that shows your YouTube channel from the perspective of the user, because that's something you can do. Here's a perspective of my YouTube channel as a new visitor, and here's one of me as the user myself, which only I could acquire. Up until this point, I'm putting it in the video, but that's beside the point. Again, that never crossed my mind because, I mean, I never suspected that anyone would pretend to be someone else at the time. Again, I give people the benefit of the doubt. And once again, how can you believe something like that? You already said that. Whatever Purple do, she will inform her fans. Whatever Purple does, she informs her fans. And when she had Discord, she shared it on Amino, but then deleted Discord because she found it boring. And as she becomes busy on studies and on video, she doesn't have much time handling too many social media. Okay, I can understand that, personally. But I said to her as well that the frequent visit... not a frequent visit. An occasional visit would be more than enough to distill any fakers out there. Because as soon as accounts become inactive or they become non-existent, that's when this kind of thing occurs, apparently. This happened to YouTuber Grade A Underray a while ago, and he made a video saying that he had to make accounts on certain social medias just so people wouldn't fake to be him, and then posted a link to those accounts on his YouTube page. I think that's the way around this. So in case you think this might happen to any of you, then just do that. In fact, I think I need to add a few social media accounts of my own onto my YouTube page. Just in case, you know? Especially since I made this video, I'm sure that someone's going to try and impersonate me. So she's been on Amino the whole time since 5 months. 4 or 5 months. She's not like other YouTuber. She gives time to her fans, she spends time with them, and we enjoy her company. She was with all of us since start, in the Amino only. Well, that's not the case, is it? Because you said yourself that she had Discord beforehand and other social medias, and that her Amino account was only created 5 months ago. That's not exactly from the start, is it? You are innocent, but someone pretended as Purple and tricked you. Someone pretended to be Purple and tricked you. Purple puts her YouTube name only on all her social media. This is 100% fake. Please, she is innocent, and delete the vid! I may actually delete the vid depending on what happens. I'm going to try and fix it first. I know there's ways of editing YouTube videos, but if anything else, maybe I'll keep the edited version of that video as a case study, if nothing else. I mean, I say I don't delete videos unless I have a real reason to. I have a real reason this time. And should Purple request it after seeing this video and seeing the changes I made to the other video to try and actually, you know, get her back the credit she deserves, then I will. Unhesitantly, I'll just go, yeah, sure, okay, done. But until then, I think I'm going to leave it at least for now. With the changes that I will have made by the time that this video is uploaded. Another long paragraph from Sweet Girl, which is ironic considering how her paragraphs are far from sweet. If anything, they're rather bitter. You can check her community. She's been updating always. This is so fake, like open your eyes, dude. Someone was tricking you. The Purple you talked to was fake. Okay, I get it. You posted your first comment. You said she was fake. Other people said she was fake. Alright, what more do you want from me? Someone pretending as Purple. Please, I don't want Purple to be stressed or something of something she did. That's such a bad spelling mistake, I'm not going to bother correcting it, so you figure it out for yourself. She was inactive from all her social media for 5 months except the Amino, which you've said already, and was active for 3 months in YouTube because of something happened in Amino. We'll get to that later. But she was updating on her YouTube community. I don't know how people believe fake things. Because people tell them fake things. Purple is Purple, and Purple would never do suicide. She have caring mother and caring friends and a loving boyfriend. Which is all the reassurance that I needed, really. This is totally fake. Okay, it's fake, I get it. I'm her BFF, and I know her, and she lives in India, and she is a Muslim. She isn't Christian, that her name will be Elizabeth. Okay, just because you're of a certain religion doesn't mean you necessarily have a certain name. I know that certain names are more common in different religions. I mean, like, for example, think about all the names that the second Salemers had, like, you know, Modesty and Credence, all of those different people. Those are specific Christian names. I mean, there's others like Patience and Constance. And yes, I'm sure that, you know, different religions do favour different names. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean, you could have certain names and, you know, be of a certain place of origin, despite whatever Muhammad Ali would tell you. Her name is Benazir and her nickname is Benny. Yes, you've said that. Well, actually, no, I've been told that already. Abd, other of her close friends, and in Amino we even follow her personal Instagram account. Again, another use of social media that you neglected to mention. I'm just clearing all the misunderstanding. This is so messed up. This is the truth. Purple is innocent and someone pretended to be het. Okay, I didn't need 2 comments, let alone 2 paragraphs, but I take your point. Now let's see what else. You guys are very dumb to fall for this online stuff. Oh, great, I forgot to censor that. Oh well. Everyone from... then the comments that I pinned from Natty. Everyone from Purple subs, please do not hate on this guy whatsoever. He is innocent, but there is a bigger problem that needs to be discussed. And so, without further ado, this is the way that this problem was in fact discussed. I have managed, thanks to the intervention of Code and of Natty, I managed to get the Amino. Well, I managed to download Amino, which I already had as a social media, but just didn't use, especially not on my phone. However, I now have it, and I have managed to interview Purple Heart 13. I wanted to do it in a call, but she said that she couldn't talk, so I just let her do her thing. And we just did the interview via text. And what we found was even more interesting, actually. So, without further ado, here is the Purple Heart 13 interview. Okay, so I'm going to start from about here. Sorry about any audio issues there may be, I'm using a new screen recorder, because again, new phone. So the interview starts off right here. So I say, first of all, I'm sorry again for causing you all the stress that I did. To which Purple, the real Purple, replies, it's okay, you didn't know. It was someone else pretending, so it's fine. I would understand if I was in your place, I would react the same. Striker is Purple's boyfriend, who says, yeah. You're very understanding. In any case, my first question is, has this ever happened to you before? Like someone pretending as me? Yes. If that's so, then no. No one ever pretending to be me. That's why I'm shocked why someone would do that. And here on Amino, I was going through some drama where a boy named Kirito, he asked for me face reveal. Okay, Mr. Krabs. I said no, and stuff there was other fans in group chat, so they said early reveal, so I did. So here's the thing, I don't have your face reveal, but I guess if I had Amino at the time, I would have been able to verify that Lizzie was not you, because it sounds like you don't look anything like her. I don't know. So they said early reveal, so I did. And he leaked my face, and there much drama which affected me. Affected, but yes. I think maybe he made fake account and pretended to be me, I'm not sure. It was definitely a girl who did it. I was in a faced and call. That's meant to say face cam. That's autocorrect. She was American with blonde hair, and 2 pointy teeth she referred to as fangs. This is true, by the way. I know it makes it sound like a vampire, but that is honestly what she said. Waitvin facecam? I don't know what Waitvin is. That's probably also correct as well. I wonder who is she? Why she did this to me? I wonder who is. Maybe she is an hater of me? I'm not sure if she's a hater. If anything, she's a leech. Yeah. Or she is trying to steal my fans or make a bad impression of me. Well, I say they won't tell everything about it.
Jealousy is a thing I don't know. Like, is she... Like, who is she? Nor someone my friend is like that. She must be jealous and did this all and made a bad impression of me. I don't know, if we don't court her, she will do this to all the people and make me look bad. I guess I'll make a vid on YouTube to not trust anyone who try to pretend as me and all account have my name user. And until I don't announce anything on YouTube, it's not me. Should I make a vid because I'm scared that person can ruin my life for nothing? I assume she act a fake personality of herself. Yeah. So she can't be investigated her voice. I mean her attitude. I don't know what he means by that, but I have seen what she looks like and sounds like, so I would probably be able to recognize her by both of those attributes together. Yeah. My attitude is like clumpy, goofy, and sweet and nice, oh whoa, and I'm funny, I'm like... whatever that emoji, those emojis are, ooh and stuff, oof and yep, I always do oof. Good grief, she's sounding like Natasha now. Yeah, I hear her voice many times and it's cute. Me? This is out of order because I'm really slow at typing. I think if you make a video on the subject, she'll be pretty much powerless. You're right. And did you see her face completely? Unless you dyed her hair asserted by her profile picture, because her current profile picture, again, suggests she just dyed her hair. Oh, so she dyed her hair to blonde? From blonde to red, and maybe. I don't know. Because again, it's hard to tell because, again, the fangs will give it away. Second question. Someone in my comments mentioned you became inactive on Amino for, I think, 3 months. Was that due to the Kirito thing? This is mentioning what I think it was Sweet Girl said. Oh, Kirito 2 and also a girl named Nova. We had some serious drama, but it's over now. She did worse stuff with me and this Amino, but she is very sorry. Also a guy named Cyan, he was like a bro to me, he betrayed me, he leaked my phone number on YouTube. But the video got deleted thankfully, and he didn't care for our feelings either. Nova rings a bell, because if you remember from the comments bit, if you didn't skip forward to this part, which I wouldn't blame you for anyway, Nova is one of the people who made one of those comments, specifically the No, Teher and Fayek, or whatever it was. So yes. Yes, Nova, she hurted me a log. She death-wished me with her friends and stuff, because of her, my best friend, like Sis, named Roro, she left. How many best friends like Sis do you have? Because everyone's saying that, by the way. You probably want to clarify that. She left Amino forever because of Nova. And then I send a picture of Nova's account. The Nova that sent the comment. I have much proofs about... Oh, actually, no. Let's see if I can show you the image. There's the image. It's not very good, but whatever. I have much proofs about Nova, how she hurted me and others, and she always made drama here and stressed us. Yes, it's her. That's her channel. About Nova, you can ask Natty too, because she hurts Natty so bad too. Which is curious, because like I say here, she seemed to be defending Purple Heart 13. She recently said sorry to me, like she wants a last chance. I'm a forgiving person, so I forgave her. Because it was all in the past. We are okay now and friends. Once again, I show the image of the comment itself. Well, I've shown that in the video already. Who cares? That's good to hear. Looks like she's trying to make amends. Yes, she is changing now, which I'm glad. Like, she was stubborn before, she did a mistake, and now she will do her best to be a good friend. Third question. Do you plan to return to other social medias at times to make sure there are no more Lizzies getting away with this? Or do you prefer to make an official statement some other way, like the video previously mentioned? I guess even I don't use my official Instagram, it's been so long. I guess I should start using my accounts, or I guess make a video that until I don't announce anything on YouTube, that's not me. If you do, perhaps include an image of Lizzie's profile as an example. Something clicks then for Purple. She says, "Hey Jacob, wait. Something is curious. There's this girl on YouTube," yes, named Parole Heart, so that's meant to say Purple. I thought she is a fan of me. Her hairs are blonde, which isn't actually entirely true because there's some videos where she appears to be dark-haired. I always used to think why she have account name of me, but I used to ignore it. Striker thinks it's curious. Wait, let me search her YouTube channel. If she has any faced again, face cam, I'm trying to say face cam. Take a picture of one, I can criticize my own spelling mistakes too, and send it to me. I can probably verify it's her. She sends the images, I check out the channel, and I don't think this is her. Like I say there, I don't think that's her. But I don't know why she put Purple Heart on her channel, that's why I got curious. She still shouldn't be using your name to boost herself. I was thinking the same thing, if someone put het name like that. Her old name was Kitty Doggo. She suddenly changed to Purple Heart. Then I'm thinking, who could be Lizzie? Never heard her name. Same. I'll figure it out in the next video. Okay. Fourth and final question. Do you have any message for your fans, both ones who tried to rectify the situation maturely, and those who reacted with superficial hate comments? First, I'm sorry if they were rude, and second, I want to say is who has been commented maturely, they did good because being angry doesn't solve anything. And who has been commented hate, then I understand that too because they are my fans, but still anger is not a solution to anything. That's it. And I appreciate them supporting me in everything. And even I panicked, but solving it with calm mind and maturely, then only things can solve. Her words, not mine. Devil Knight, Sweet Girl, what was the other person's name? Whatever, something like... Oh yes, Kai Bear. Take note of that. That's great. Thanks for everything. That'll be all for now. Have a nice sleep, because she was going to go to sleep before this. You and thanks. Have a good day. Have a good day / night. And then finally Natty joins the conversation super late because she lives in a different time zone and apparently will arrive at 3 AM, which is why I started the interview without her. Last image to include is this, which Purple has added all of about 5 seconds ago. This is the image. That's a Discord. There you go. If anything has been taught to me by this whole Purple Heart 13 experience, it's A, to not give everyone too much of the benefit of the doubt. B, to always take things with a grain of salt. And C, that sometimes the lives of YouTubers and their private affairs and conversations with their own fans and their influence is far more complicated than anyone would think. So to that I can say, well, Purple Heart 13, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for, all the fans that have either tried to expose you or just take advantage of you. I'm sorry for Lizzie pretending to be you and damaging your reputation, by proxy or not. And I'm sorry once again for me, gullible as I am, for ever, doubting you. Because I guess that, once... you need some sort of proof in order to figure out who people are. As for Team Mania, they still don't know anything about this. I haven't shown them the first video. I might show them this one. I don't know. But if anything, I'm going to probably talk to Zim about this, because she can really help me out with the investigation into just who Lizzie is. Because don't think I've forgotten about you, Lizzie. Because now you can see that I am not afraid to go after you. I might be back to square one, but
if I was prepared to attack you when I thought you had 91,000 subscribers, now that I know that you are simply a fraud, now that I know that you're in a much worse position than you were before, now that I know that you have doubly deceived people, you are going to be in quite a little heap of trouble once I finally get to the bottom of this. Don't think for a second I'm going to let slide what you did. I'm going to use all the resources that I can, any tactic, but I am going to get the answers out of you. And I'm going to teach you that this is not the way to gain attention. Well, actually, no. I scratched that. It is the way to get attention. You got my attention. By proxy to me, you got Purple Heart 13's attention. So you know what? You're getting exactly what you need and exactly what you deserve. And on that note, until next time, farewell. And Lizzie, I will see you soon. Before I go, I'd like to give another thanks to the Purple Heart 13 fans and friends who took what I did maturely and corrected my mistake and pointed out everything that I could do and prompted me to create a response. But especially, thank you to Musical Natasha and It's Nasib. You two have restored my faith in the internet. You two have proven to me by defending me and by your genuine anger at people attacking me and sometimes saying some of the cruelest things that I ever received on the internet. You have demonstrated to me that there are still genuine people that I can meet online, that I can form, actual friendships with, and are honest, are kind, are just all-round wonderful people. So for that, really, thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. This video is taking way too long.